Very good morning to all. I am Dr. Stephen, a retired botany professor from Kerala, and I have an autonomous research institute. It is Center for Multidisciplinary Research and Action. And I am having two quarterly international journals, Indian Journal of Botanical Research and Indian Journal of Multidisciplinary Research. And we have other books also. It's a very relevant book. And more than 1 year back, I have organized an international webinar on the possibility of CINCHONA to control COVID-19. And the abstract was published as a report submitted to Government of Kerala, Government of India, Government of America, Government of Peru, Government of Sri Lanka, WHO, etc. And actually, 15 months back, this was forwarded to all these people. But all these people are only after vaccination. The utter foolishness. I am saying some important things. That is why I am recording what I have said. After 3 Pfizer dosages on Omicron case from Bangalore. Am I correct? Then, after 2 Pfizer vaccinations, Shashi Tharoor, MP, former minister, got COVID. Then in Kerala, there is a Caritas hospital. 26 priests vaccinated twice. 25 got COVID. That means 2 vaccinations is not any effect. Now people are saying that every month vaccination. And Narendra Modi is going to put a sticker in each and every house. And I will explain that aspect later. We can discuss. Now, I have such a feeling because this is the plant, CINCHONA. CINCHONA is not at all in Karnataka so far. And the first plant I have planted yesterday in the botanical garden of botany department of Bangalore University in the entire history. Remember, in 1860, 136,000 acres of CINCHONA plantations was planted in Uti, Uti, by Britishers in 1860. Then 1 lakh acres in Darjeeling and also 1 lakh acres in Sri Lanka. And they have a separate department also. Now, if you are there is a in Darjeeling, there is a government department. The name of the department is Directorate of CINCHONA and other medicinal plants. Directorate of CINCHONA and other medicinal. There comes the importance of CINCHONA. There is medicinal plant bodies there. There is biodiversity bodies there. But the name is Directorate of CINCHONA and other medicinal plants. There comes the importance of CINCHONA. And the director is Dr. Samuel Rai, MSc, BSc Agri, MSc Agri, PhD Agri, a good man. And there is enough plants up, about 30,000 acres are there. In Uti, there is, now it is not, some plants are here and there, that is only. But there 136,000 acres were there, and there was a factory. That was in Naduvattam, in Mysore route, 28 kilometers. And I visited that area with IFGTP scientists and second visit with the TBGRI scientists. And I have collected the bark, fruit, everything. Then I went to, after retirement, I have started my office in Kolkata also. I'm from Kolkata, about 500 kilometers away, Darjeeling is there. From Darjeeling, Mumpu, 28 kilometers. Then 5-6 pockets are also there. There are more, about 30,000 acres are there, still now. And the problem of that, you can see the fruits. The fruits are very big. And CINCHONA belongs to the family Rubiaceae. You know what is this plant? This is coffee. Coffee. See the coffee and the CINCHONA, almost same. Opposite decussate leaf with interpetal stipule, similar family. So there is similarity. It belongs to the coffee family, Rubiaceae. Then The fruits are so big, but its seeds are so minute. It will not germinate. The seeds will not germinate. And in Uti, there is no plants below the age of 50. And I have given 500 rupees for 100 plants to one very old man, 85-year-old man, worked in the nursery also. And he did not give anything. And I have visited Darjeeling, Mumbai. There is also factory. About 32 units are working. But it was not working for last 60 years. And 32 units continuously working there, worked there. And the Indian Museum, you know, Calcutta Indian Museum, the first floor is fully for cinchona bark and cinchona tablets. Cinchona tablets. So here I told you, the problem is that no seedling is there. And fortunately, the director was not there, and director told me, please stay in our house, guest house. And then visited the R&D lab. And as a scientist, I have visited that area. And on the wall, there are several plants out there, saplings of this size. And I plucked, and I am very, very happy because I am seeing the seedlings. And I have visited their nursery also. And so there is immense scope of cultivating. That is why I have two aspects. One, the possibility of cultivation of cinchona, 10 times profitable than teak plantations in Karnataka. And why there is no cinchona in Karnataka? There is, I think, Britishers had no access in Karnataka. At that time, here, Tipu Sultan and so on, they did not allow Britishers to flourish in Karnataka, I think. That is the main reason for absence of cinchona plantations in Karnataka. One thing important, the majority of the Western Ghats is in your state. Am I correct? Majority of the Western Ghat area is in your state. So it is very easy to cultivate more than 1 lakh acres. And in my opinion, give to small scale farmers. They can, by 6-7 years, cut it from below, next yielding in 3-4 years. Then again and again. So it will be profitable. A 1 kg bark price is more than 1000 rupees. 1 kg bark, the price is more than 1000 rupees. So it is 10 times profitable than tea food. So I suggest larger, I don't suggest larger scale plantations. That up to you, you can write, and you can develop plantations, and I am giving the responsibility to you. Then why, you may think, why I am in this cinchona, I am concentrating. My grandfather was a professor in your state, in Karnataka, in St. Aloysius College, Bangalore. He started his career in 1916. He was a professor of physics up to 1950. So he born in 1894. And at the age of 1, he was almost about to death. And his life was saved in 1895, which is in God. And in 1943, February and May, he migrated 72 families each to Kasaragod and Kannur. At that time, Kasaragod and Kannur was in Karnataka, Mysore, under Mysore. So that, and he saved thousands of lives with the cinchona tablets. There was tablets of 200 mg to 600 mg. So up to in 1985, 1990, where if you are going to allopathy doctors, they will give a, we have to take a bottle and they will give a red liquid. That is cinchona or koina, nothing else. It is not new. Its property was identified by the tribal people of South America 25 to 30,000 years back. So much history is there. It was originated there. And its name is CINCHONA. It was named by Linnaeus, the father of uh, the binomial nomenclature. And Linnaeus gave the name CINCHONA to the quina because the life of Princess of Spain, Cinchona, was saved with the CINCHONA, that quina. So that is why the botanical name, the genus name, as CINCHONA. That is the origin. Then the Jesuit priests used it widely. So it is also known as Jesuit's bark. Jesuit's bark. Then an interesting thing, the allopathic doctor, Dr. Thomas Anderson, became the director of Indian Botanic Garden, Kolkata, in 1860s. So he, medical doctor, remember, medical doctor, and he was interested and he planted 1 lakh acre in Darjeeling, and he was the mastermind of planting 1,36,000 in Uti. Uti means, I think, from Bangalore, very near. And there is the Western Ghat is continuing, but they did not plant it in this area. I think that is some other issues. Anyway, 1,36,000 acres, and there was factory also. So, actually, the malaria was controlled by CINCHONA. World War I, World War II, there is a death. Then for 400 crores of people, more than 400 crores of people, it is said. Then it is for any fever, it will control. Any fever. So after, if you are having temperature, just give this much, and there is a little bitter taste. I think I can, little bitter taste, nothing else. So for quarantine people, this much 2 times a day for 2-3 days, they will never get COVID. Then COVID people, this is enough and more to save. I have a simple question. Is there any medicine for any viral disease in allopathy? No. Is there any medicine for any viral disease in modern medicine? No. Am I correct? Then they know only to complicate sugar and BP. If BP, they will give tablets, then increasing dose of tablets, increasing dose of tablets, and our kidney will lose, heart problem, lung problem, finally sometimes the brain, there is a nerve, they may break, and paralysis. Any dosage reduction? No. Then what about sugar? They will give tablets, then starting injection, then cut the leg, eye loss. Any medicine there? No. Then thyroidism? Any? No. I have a simple question then. Why you are calling it as modern medicine? Why you are calling it as modern medicine? In this section, I like to explain what happened to them. They are fools and they are making us fools. They can be fools. It is not fair to make us as fools. They can be fools. They are fools because they have no medicine for all this. Am I correct? They have no medicine for it. Then they don't know. They can only complicate sugar and BP. But they are making all of us fools because I don't think there is any meaning in mask. In the first day from the Majestic, they have charged 250 because my mask was little below. Then in the metro, again they charged 250. So 500 I lost. But I am very happy because due to COVID, your government and all governments are in tight. So my 500 will save your government as a money. Anyway, no problem. But it is a foolishness thing. Then second one, washing. I don't think that it is a foolish thing. I think it is a foolish thing. Then distancing, foolish thing. Then PPE kits, foolish thing. Vaccination, foolish thing. That you have to study clearly. You please appoint a group of statisticians They will study all these correctly and will tell what is the correct effect of distancing, mask, PPE kit, vaccination. 1%, 5%, etc. The effect will be less than 2 or 3%. So this is here we can see a mismanagement. Then what is happened to the allopathy people? I will explain. Because Ravolfia serpentina of Apocynaceae. Ravolfia serpentina, you got? I don't know Kannada. Anyway, Ravolfia serpentina. Raulfia. Ravolfia serpentina of Apocynaceae is the medicine for allopathy, Ayurveda, and homeopathy. Allopathy people changed it to some other tablets. That is what is happened to them. There is no relation with the plants. But Ayurveda, Homeo, the medicine name itself is Ravolfin. So, Homeo giving good result in BP. We can control very easily with the BP. BP can be controlled by homeopathic medicine. After 3 or 4 months, they will say, you stop the medicine because you have the problem. I am using it. That is why I say. After 3-4 months, they are saying that no need of medicine for you. Just test after 6 or months. And then if needed, you can take it. But in allopathy, you have to take. Why? What happened? Just change it. Then you know, Trump purchased a lot of hydroxychloroquine, HCQ, from India. And that HCQ is actually uh, the a product, imitation gold of a product of CINCHONA. That is in the abstract book. I will give you 49-page ebook. Just you WhatsApp, I will give you 49-page ebook. This book itself you will get. And here, the structures are from TBGI. There is an article in page number 24. So here you can see the structure of chloroquine and the structure of hydroxychloroquine. Hydroxychloroquine is an imitation gold. I will say imitation gold. There is pure gold, 1 gram gold, and 10-15 rupee imitation gold. No gold at all. So hydroxychloroquine is imitation gold. It will not give any result. That is why Trump purchased, Israel purchased, it is not used. It is not good. So what is happened to them? The change from natural product to artificial products. So they have to go back to plants. Then they can regain. So if you, I told you, up to 1995, any allopathic doctor, you have to take a bottle and they will give CINCHONA medicine and our lungs will be okay or fever will be okay. So this is their medicine. So they have to come back. They have to come back. Then I have to explain a lot of things because malaria was controlled by this alone. This plant alone controlled. So malaria was controlled by this one. All type of fevers will be controlled by this one. Then it is specific to lung diseases. Our lung diseases. It is specific for our lung disease. All type of. Then viral pneumonia. In all cases, pneumonia is the final reason for death in COVID also. Viral pneumonia and bacterial pneumonia will be controlled effectively with the CINCHONA. Viral pneumonia and bacterial pneumonia will be controlled effectively with the CINCHONA. So CINCHONA is very important, and I like to add some more future possibility. One future possibility, your economic cultivation of CINCHONA in the state of Karnataka. Second one, its future possibility in the treatment. In allopathy, it will go back. And after lighting, now they are giving antibiotic. And after 3 days, another antibiotic. But our cough will be there. Then this was their medicine. This was their medicine, and not others. Just an allopathy medicine. I will say, this Hahnemann was an allopathic doctor. By hating allopathy, he started homeopathy, and his first medicine was CINCHONA. So the first medicine of homeopathy is CINCHONA. First medicine of allopathy can be considered as CINCHONA because 25,000 years old. Then Ayurveda people, since it was here, however they gave, it was not in their books, Nagarjuna and so on. It is not their book. because it is an exotic plant. Then one thing interesting is that Prakash Javadekar recently demanded IFGTB, Institute of Forest and Tree Breeding Station, Coimbatore. We will give 1,000 crores or 500 crores. We have to replant, we have to plant, establish plantations. But unfortunately, they don't know the plant because they have prepared a project. And as a problem of India, many scientists told the director, Dr. Kunjikan, it is an exotic plant. Then why we are bothering it? See, in 1860, it was planted in 1 lakh acre in Sri Lanka, Darjeeling, 1,36,000 acres in Uti. So we don't, you saw tapioca, rubber, pineapple, all Brazilian plants, South Indian plants. This is also South Indian plants, South American plants. Now a medicine is available, China, CHINA, Homea medicine, CINCHONA medicine, that can be effectively used in COVID as well as post-COVID. Then this arsenicum 30, it is Homea medicine, widely used in all over India. There are arsenicum trioxide, it is a toxic material. In homeopathy, it is used. Then they are using 2 plants, mainly 2 plants, poisonous ivy and 1 plant. So they can add this also. But the research is very poor. The research aspect is very poor in homeopathy and Ayurveda. This one prepared. This one, actually, the bark, some bark is crushed and water is boiled. That is all. So a little bitter taste is, you can taste it. A little bitter taste. It is saving our all lung issues. That is the importance. Then I will tell the problem is that ICMR, IMA are in a, I will tell they are fools. What happened to them? They in the article I have written, what about the genetics they are studying? Need of at least 1 paper of genetics in human MBBS syllabus. Need of 1 paper. They are not at all studying genetics. Actually, corona and viral diseases are actually genetic diseases. Viral genetics. But they don't know genetics at all. They are not at all studying. Their syllabus, nothing is there. That is what is they are becoming fools. Our human genetics is developing. I am for last 37 years in the field of human genetics, at the same time plant genetics. MSc in MSc first rank and gold medal in genetics itself, human genetics. Then PhD also in human genetics. Now research is also in human genetics. I was a National Executive Council member of Indian Society of Human Genetics, at the same time fellow of Indian Botanical Society. So these two are going together. That is why I am saying all issues we will get medicine, healing medicine from our nature. So these are CINCHONA in future prospects, I have to say, because this medicine can be prepared so that all type of fevers. Suppose it's now everywhere is the temperature is tested. After temperature testing, if temperature is there, this much is give this much only. That problem will be solved. Any fever, that will be solved. Then, no need of RT-PCR, no need of anything, nothing. One thing more, no need of any permission to consume this from IMA or ICMR or any devils I will say devils because we can say, I told you that they can be fools, but they are making all of us as fools. I am telling because I am fearing because the present law may arrest me outside or coming inside because I am telling the truth. Nobody is daring to say. There is a saying that the king is naked. Nobody will dare. The king is naked, but nobody daring to say king is naked. I am daring to say foolishness, utter foolishness is or mismanagement or that is evidence. That is why I am not telling simply you study. We have to depute statisticians, biostatisticians, or medical statisticians are there. A group of they can study correctly and they will correctly tell what is the effect of washing, what is the effect of mask, what is the effect of PPE kit, what is the effect of vaccination. I am sure that it will be less than 5%. Then what is happened? They changed from their system. And one interesting thing is, who is curing the disease? How disease is healed? I will say, God is healing. God is the healer. That may be through these plants or some may be doctor. So God is healing. That is why previously there was no charge for doctors. Am I correct? Previously there was no charge for doctors. And when it is changed to money, our health system damaged. Our health system damaged. So God is healing, some others are making money. Now that who is making money? Pharmaceutical companies are making too much money. Then regarding cultivation, since there is saplings are there, it is very easy to plant in Karnataka. That is easy. Then regarding the benefits I told you, first yielding in 7 hours a year, all bark, 1 kg more than 1000 rupees. Previously, it was processed in kerosene oil. But, oh, okay, I will conclude. But, suppose anything you can ask, that is will be important. Any question? Any question you have? So I am very happy, and please cultivate CINCHONA. That is not only in COVID, in other diseases also. It is having an ample scope in organ transplantation, because now organ transplantation we are giving so much of antibiotics and other medicines. Here, this can be used in nano medicinal application of CINCHONA will give better results of organ transplantation, kidney transplantation and so on. So there is ample scope in future also. Now you know the curcuma is using, everybody is coming back to plants. So there is, any scope is there. So it is better to have an integrated approach for our health. So best wishes and happy new year to all. Thank you. Thank you.